All right, here is a fun little campaign I thought of last night. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but it was pretty fun to make it. So we'll see. We're launching it on Monday. But essentially, when I'm writing copy, I always try to think of it in the frame of what would I have to say to this person to make it unreasonable for them to not respond, at the very least. Um, I always try to optimize around response rates first. If I get a bunch of no's, like to me, that's a winning campaign. That's a good campaign because at least now, one, I've boosted my sending reputation because I'm getting a lot of replies back. But if I'm getting a lot of like, hey, not interested, and here's why, that helps me refine my offer, refine my copy. So I get to learn something from it rather than just getting no replies and people just being like, screw this guy, I'm not even going to reply, spam, and that's the end of it. So lead magnet like kind of campaign that works really well for me right now is sending people free lead lists or offering to make them free lead lists. So I thought, what else can I do to make it unreasonable for people to not respond? And I thought, like, what if I were able to reach out to someone with copy, like a copy template, and be like, hey, you can give this to your sales team. Like, I think this copy would crush it for you guys. Like, give it a go. Um, and that's basically what I did. So I thought about how I could execute this and how I could make it happen. And I thought if I went after a certain industry, I'd be able to use the same template across that entire industry. So the the industry that I came up with was SEO companies. I thought this would be a cool campaign for them to run. So again, like that's why this is called like SEO campaign copyception, because this is it's like copy within copy. It's like a dream within a dream. If you ever seen Inception, but this is basically like the framework that I did. So I'm saying, first name. I don't know if you do outbound at your company, but I wrote up this template your team could use if you do. I use your company info in place of your prospects for an example. So then this is the copy that essentially they would use. I'm hoping this email makes sense to the prospect. We'll see. But hi, I did some research on your company and I wanted to share some insights with you about your performance. So now we're going to link their direct visits, their organic search, and their social search. And like if they did paid advertising, we could do their paid search competitors too. And then I'm basically saying, as if I were the SEO company, we recently helped, and I'm pulling a client name from their business. So like the copy has their case studies in it. The copy template has their case studies in it. And we doubled their visits in just 3 months. Like I just threw that in there. We'll see. And if I couldn't find previous clients from them, I just put this in. And then, basically the call to action is like, I made a list of easy fixes your team could make to pump these numbers up on your own. Mind if I send this over? So again, this is like copy that I'm sending to an SEO company being like, hey, use this copy and like, see if this would work. Because I think I get tons of emails from SEO companies all the time, and 90% of them honestly go to spam. They suck at it. Hence why I'm reaching out to them about doing cold email better. And all their campaigns suck. 99% of them that I get, it's here. Can I send you my SEO packages? And it's like a lot of people don't give a shit about SEO to begin with. So how do we make this cool? How do we make this interesting? So I'm basically saying at the end here, these are actual numbers of visits to your site. So I'm using SEMrush and I'm pulling in their direct visits, their organic visits, their social visits, which again, if they're an SEO company, they should know these numbers. Like they should know their own SEO numbers. So I think it'll be interesting for them to be like, holy crap, this kid put our actual SEO numbers in this. And like, what if we could send that to our clients? If you were to run this campaign, you'd be able to reach out to your target customers with their individual stats. I'd imagine clients looking for your service would respond pretty well to this. I would if someone sent me my site stats. SEMrush is expensive. I don't pay for it. Thank God Clay lets you use credits. So like if someone reached out to me and was like, hey dude, like your website's been tanking in traffic. Here are the stats. I literally pulled the stats. Can I send you a list of things that you can do to make your website traffic go up, your organic search go up? I'd be like, yeah, sure. I'd love to see that. So you're providing value. Like this is one of the things that I call, again, I talk about this in my Skool group, micro magnets. It's like a lead magnet to the lead magnet. So like, what can I give this person that like inspires them, gives them a little taste? and then they're going to want to come back for more, and then I can give them the real lead magnet. And then the real lead magnet, that's where you got your call to action of like book a meeting with me, whatever. Because now we've provided value twice. So I compare this a lot to like Costco samples. Like Costco gives out samples to people all the time. They never try to sell the thing, but if what they're giving you is good, people always come back, ask for another sample, and end up throwing another box of that stuff in their cart, you know? So I'm trying to follow the same ideology, same framework here. So this is like basically my pitch. Like this one little line is, I built a system that can send emails like this at scale. I used it to send this email actually. So using the product to sell the product. Would something like that be useful to your team? That's my call to action. So again, trying to provide as much value as I can here at scale. This is a pretty expensive campaign to run, but how can I give them something, demonstrate the product, and inspire them that this might work for them, like all in one email? That this is what I came up with. Like I said, I don't know if it's gonna work or not. We shall see. But I thought it was a fun campaign, and at the very least, I hope this inspires you guys to like get creative with stuff. Again, if this campaign doesn't work, it's not a loss. I've learned that this kind of stuff just doesn't work. Try something new. So we're trying this out with a small batch of people, 800 people, I think. We'll send it out on Monday. The campaign will be done on Monday, so we'll be able to see what kind of stats we get back. I'm excited to just kind of see what the responses are, see if anyone thinks this is cool. But yeah, I hope this inspires you guys to do some fun stuff in clay, because you can do kind of stuff like that. So like, you know, that's what I'll do. I'll show you guys the clay table I made. So again, basically I just did a people search from clay, search for SEO companies in the US with all this different stuff. Pulled in all of their names, validated the emails, all that jazz. I got a bunch of hidden columns in here. And then these are SEO numbers from SEMrush. So again, I just pulled in all of their numbers here, and like anything that had all zeros, I was just like, it's not even worthwhile, because who cares? But yeah, this is the clay table. If you guys want me to, I'm pretty sure I can template this out and send it to you guys. If you're an SEO agency and you want to try it, go for it. You can definitely use this. But yeah, I hope you guys like my SEO campaign, my copyception campaign. We shall see how it performs. I'll definitely post the results, whether it works or it doesn't. Like I said, this was just kind of a fun campaign to do on the weekend, and see if we can get some positive responses from. Cool. Other than that, have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.